Astros in their road grays, and Abreu's first pitch is down for a ball. Brennan Miller's the home plate umpire tonight. The first pitch of last night's game. Pena on the ground to short. Ernie Clement makes the play. Pena now 0 for 12 in his career against Barrios. That's his longest 0 for against any pitcher.
To get these guys going, you just need some of those guys on the periphery to go out there and help them out.
4 consecutive hits in 4 of his last 5 at bats. He grounded out his last at bat last night. So Jordan, who had 3 straight hits last night, with a double in this series. Carlos Correa down in the count 0-2 and takes one on the outside corner. He was dotted up on a couple of good pitches by Barrios inside and outside for that 3-pitch strikeout. That one got away from Kirk, and they will throw to first. The pitcher, the rare strikeout 1-3 put out to end the inning.
And his only start in September back home against the Yankees, he went 5 innings and held them to 3 runs.
George Springer taking his strikes. Ball hit well to right field. Sanchez back near the wall, and he will jump up and make the catch on the wall. Jesus Sanchez played that pretty casually for a nice catch on the wall.
Who put that there?
First pitch swings, the line drive off the bat of Nathan Lucas. And on the transfer, Ramon Arias dropped it. That's a line out for out number 2.
Changeup usually hovers around 80 miles an hour.
Did it again, just pulled the string, and Vladdy standing at home plate a little frustrated as he strikes out the first time he faces Alexander. And that is a fastball off the plate. Sanchez goes from 0-2 to a walk. Leadoff base runner for the Astros here in the second. There goes Sanchez. Pitches down. The throw is not in time. Jesus Sanchez has his first steal as an Astro and number 10 on the season.
It's not the instruction manual.
Jake goes down on strikes, missing that fastball in. That's now 3 strikeouts for Barrios and the first out here in the second. That's like, right? You can get hot from one side. That ball's hit well to right field. All the way back is Lucas. He's near the wall. He will jump, but he makes the catch in front of the wall. That'll be out number 2.
With that 2-seamer running back on the plate.
That ball hit well to right field, sending Lucas all the way back. He's looking up, and it's off the top of the wall. 1 run scores. Yainer into second. He goes sliding with an RBI double. Astros take a 1-0 lead. That didn't miss being a home run by much.
You've got to be kidding me with where that hit.
That ball hit sharply to third, but right at Addison Barger, who will make the play for the final out of the inning. A walk comes around to score thanks to Yainer Diaz. This one on the ground on 2 big hops. Ramon Arias will take his time and throw a strike. 1 away here in the second.
Explode on him.
Ball hit towards the middle of the diamond. Jeremy Pena is there for the second out. Alejandro Kirk grounds out.
A little bit, be a little more visible. Oh, that's a beautiful pitch.
All the edges have been called tonight until that. Hits the ball hard to left field. Jordan's going to have to hustle. The race is on. Barger heading to third. Jordan is going to hit Jeremy Pena. No, he overshoots Pena, but Arias doing a nice job backing up in that relay, making sure the run doesn't score. A little punch shot. Correa in foul territory, puts it away, and Alexander works around a couple of runners in scoring position. A walk, a double. Got a 340 on base percentage during his 20-game on base streak, and that's actually lower than his season on base percentage. As he sends one to center field, where Dalton Varsho will take care of it. Currently, the Blue Jays lead that by a half game. Jordan continues to mash baseballs. He is on base again. 5 of his last 6 at bats as he singles into right field. Correa shoots one, gloved by the second baseman Jimenez. They're going to turn 2 on an absolute laser. That was hit too close to the Toronto Blue Jays second baseman.
Definitely produced for the Astros and proved his worth.
Pretty good pitch there. Floated away from Andres Jimenez for his second strikeout. Jason Alexander starts the third. And then the last one was fairly close. Christian Walker will need help from Alexander covering. He'll beat George Springer to the bag for the second out of the inning.
Diaz, if I'm trying to hit the ball to the opposite field, I'll let the ball travel a little bit further.
That one on the ground, hit fairly sharply, but Abreu is there, and that's a 1-2 inning for Alexander. 2-1 the count to Walker. Christian grounds one through the middle. That'll be in for a base hit. Christian Walker, just like last night in his second at bat, picking up a base hit in the fourth inning. That one off the glove of Barrios, changes direction, and that only allows Jimenez to make the play to first. Right-hand hitters at 498. Gets Myers for the second time. 4 strikeouts for Barrios, 2 outs in the inning.
With the fastball, 3-1.
Ground ball to the right side. Glove there by Jimenez, and the Astros down in the fourth. 1 hit, 1 left on, 1-0 Houston. 2 swings against that changeup his first time up. Grounds this one towards Correa. Carlos down to a knee to make the play, and spins to make the throw to get Vladdy Jr. for the first out of the fourth.
Up, like I was saying, it'll flatten out, run back to the middle part of the plate, and that's where you have some trouble sometimes.
This one slicing the left. Jordan has a play and makes the play right on the foul line for out number 2. Varsho retired on 1 pitch. Cue shot towards the middle. Pena will glove it, and he'll take his time and make a throw to first. Good inning for Jason Alexander. Another 1-2-3 inning.
Much better.
This is in the hole, cut off by Barger. He's got a great arm, and a good pick by Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Diaz on the first pitch, grounds one to short, laid there by Clement, and that's 2 away. Another one on the ground. This one back to Clement. That'll be a quick inning for Barrios. A couple of scoops by Guerrero in the mix. Barger sends that one to center field. Jake Myers coming in a few steps, and there's 1 away in the inning. The other reliever you saw was Braden Fisher. This one into right center field, and Ernie Clement is 2 for 2. And the rest of the team does not have a hit tonight against Jason. He's a 1-out base runner. Clement on the go, strikeout. Doesn't matter what happens on the. Oh, it's actually the second out of the inning. They got to strike him out, throw him out, double play. Loperfido down on strikes, and Clement thrown out. That one smashed through the middle, but Clement is there. Barrios is yelling at Jordan because he's like, I finally got you out on a bullet. That ball's drilled deep to left field. Forget about it. Carlos Correa, career home run number 200, makes it a 2-0 Astros lead as he lines one into the bullpen and left.
My goodness. He got a changeup down and in and did an excellent job of waiting on that. 110 off the bat, an absolute seed into the Blue Jays bullpen. Ooh, that got out of here in a hurry.
Correa becomes the 4th player whose main position is shortstop in Major League Baseball history to hit 200 or more home runs of the active shortstops. Blue Jays make that 9th inning comeback and walk it off in the 10th. Walker down on strikes. That'll be the second out of the inning.
Go back to that swing for the number 200. That's that changeup. Came right back to that inside corner, and Carlos absolutely stepped on it. Laser off that back wall of the Blue Jays bullpen.
That one's in for ball 4. Major League Baseball. Sanchez with a huge jump. Not even a thought about throwing the ball from Alejandro Kirk, as Sanchez was off before that pitch was coming home. He picks up his second steal of the night. And that'll be a called 3rd strike. Jake goes down looking. 3rd time Myers has struck out tonight. Astros do get a run thanks to Carlos Correa. It's now in time facing Jason Alexander. Alexander gives up this base hit. Only the third hit allowed by Jason, and the first one by a player other than Ernie Clement. That had the first two hits, and now Jimenez, a leadoff base hit. On the ground to Walker. He'll go to second for one. Pena will go to Alexander covering and safe as Springer.
That was close. How about Jason Alexander getting over there to be ready for the throw?
Play 3-6-1.
That would be incredible. That's a tough play, but Jason Alexander got a great jump on it. Walker making the good choice to get that lead out. And does that toe get on that bag before Springer?
At first base.
That was going to be close, but
the ball beat him. So it's just a matter of whether the foot's on the bag.
I think he got, well, the toe looked like it was on the bag when he made the catch.
So I think that's an out. We'll find out.
After review, the call in the field is overturned. The runner is out.
How about
Houston
it? They got it.
challenge.
Great play. Jason Alexander busted it early.
Last night got a total of 3 outs between the 6th and 7th. This ball into center. Jake Myers tells Jesus Sanchez, "I've got it," and he does for the final out of the inning. So facing the minimum. Victor skies this one into right field. Playable for Lucas. And that's the first out of the 7th. So
3.25 is that ERA. This will actually be his 5th appearance against the Astros. That's a fair ball.
They're going to say it's a fair ball. Yiner's arguing, but that's not a reviewable play. Yiner's claiming to Brennan Miller that ball was foul when Alejandro Kirk picked it up. That one popped up right side. Vlad Guerrero Jr. drifting back, and he stays with it and makes the play for the final out of the inning. Got righty lefty righty do up. Ground ball towards short. Jeremy Pena to his left, and Guerrero retired for the first out. This is the longest. Went the deepest he's gone in any other start in his career. This ball into right, and Jesus Sanchez will make the play. 1 pitch and 1 out for Varsho, who's been aggressive tonight. 2 outs in the inning. Ground ball towards his left. He's going to let Pena take it instead. Carlos decided to let Pena take it, and Jeremy made a low throw, and it was picked by Christian Walker.
Yeah, he should be proud of himself. He's done a very good job. Only 89 pitches to get to this point. Remarkable.
Nathan Lucas calls off the second baseman Andres Jimenez. Goes down here on a pitch in the dirt. Nasty curveball getting Alvarez for the second out. Nice use of the 2 Bryans. This ball hit hard and over the head of the leaping Ernie Clement into left field. Correa has his second hit of the night. Gets his former teammate there with a 2-out single. That's down, ball 4. Walker got down in the count and ended up drawing a walk. Well, the Astros have 2 base runners here with 2 away. And that one gets by the catcher Kirk and is going to advance both Carlos Correa and Christian Walker. So now 2 in scoring position on the wild pitch. That's down. Smith has walked 3 times facing Brendan Little this year. And now the bases will be loaded for Jake Myers. On the ground towards short, and they'll play it to second for the force out. The Astros will leave 3 here in the 8th. We head to the bottom half of the 8th. That's still a 2-0 game. Ground ball towards the hole. Tough play for Pena. Jump throw, and not in time. IKF beats the throw.
Been a career year in a lot of ways.
Got him. Big strikeout for Okert, getting Clement for the first out here in the 8th. Into right center field, falling quickly. Cam Smith can't make the play. Deflects it towards Jake Myers, who will hold the runner at second. Cam thought about going after it with a dive, and it ended up staying on his feet. Ground ball past the diving Christian Walker into right field. A run will score. Over to third goes Straw. It's now a 2-1 game. Rolling single just past the diving attempt of Walker. And the Blue Jays have scored their first run of the night in the 8th. Got him. Big strikeout for Dylan Los Santos keeping runners at first and third. That's the second out of the inning.
Great job.
Ground ball towards the middle, past the diving Arias into right field. Tying run scores. Jimenez over to third. Nathan Lucas ties the game here in the bottom half of the eighth. Ground ball towards Pena. He'll go to first. And they get Vladdy Jr. to end the inning. But the Blue Jays tie it up. RBI base hits by Andres Jimenez and Nathan Lucas. Ball hit into center. Moving to his right, Dalton Varsho. He covers a lot of ground out there. Caratini hit it well, but he's out number one. That ball's drilled high and deep to left field. Diaz gives the Astros a 3-2 lead in the ninth.
Ooh, I like it when that bartender's up late. Little Yiner bomb to finish things off. That was a big swing. Yiner's had a good game behind home plate, working with Jason Alexander. Talked about how well he's swinging the bat north of the border, but he unloaded on this fastball. Hoffman tried to beat him on the inner third, and he went turn and burn.
Yiner, have yourself a series. 2 RBIs tonight. Had an RBI double last night and 3 hits. He continues to hit well against the Blue Jays in his career. And goes down on strikes here. Hoffman picks up his first strikeout. 2 outs in the inning.
Now let's go back and check out that big swing off the bat of Yiner Diaz. Talked about him being able to turn on that fastball at 95. Did a great job of kind of maintaining that front side and hitting against it. Pulled the hands through, barreled it up, and shot it out of here. 385-foot shot over the bullpen out there in left field. Big swing to put the Astros up by 1.
In the air, playable, left center. Who wants it? Dalton Varsho looked at Straw, but he takes charge and makes the catch for the final out. This ball hit high in the air, playable. Cam Smith coming in. The new second baseman's Jose Altuve. Cam calls him off and makes the catch for the first out. Trying to rebound after not holding that 3-1 lead last night. That hits Abreu. He'll underhand it to first, and we'll check on Brian. He says he's okay. That hit him flush. They got to at least check on him. That Abreu's pitched the next night. Called third strike. He comes back and gets the save tonight. Brian Abreu, coming off a big workload on Tuesday night, saves the game on a Wednesday, and the Astros get a much-needed win with Yiner Diaz hitting the home run in the ninth and Abreu picking up a big save.
Just feels like we're living pitch by pitch, walking a tightrope with this ball club alongside them. But Brian Abreu bouncing back after a rough night last night, came out there and just powered a fastball through that zone to finish off this save. So good for him, good for the Astros as they continue to battle down the stretch, but a huge win. And credit to Yiner Diaz for calling a great game with Jason Alexander and then hitting that go-ahead home run.
Astros winning for just the 4th time in their last 11 games and win a rare game, scoring only 3 runs tonight. But their pitching was good enough as they win it 3-2. Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger, Kevin Eschenfelder and Josh Reddick. They'll be your hosts. Lauren Calendar getting interviews in the clubhouse.